As age catches up with us, our bodies begin to change in subtle yet powerful ways. Muscles weaken, organs slow down, and even the things we once considered harmless, like a glass of water, can become silent threats. Yes, something as simple as water, if not chosen wisely, can damage the health of elderly people quietly and dangerously. Imagine this. You're drinking water every day thinking it's good for you, but without realizing it, certain types of water might be harming your kidneys, raising your blood pressure, or stressing your heart. Sounds shocking, right? But it's true. When we're younger, our bodies are more adaptable. We can eat or drink almost anything and bounce back quickly. But once we cross 60, the body no longer functions the way it used to. Our digestive systems slow down, the nervous system becomes more fragile, and even how our body retains and processes water shifts drastically. That's why today's message is so important. If you're someone who's caring for your aging parents or relatives, or if you're over 60 yourself, what we're about to reveal could make a real difference in your quality of life. We're talking about 5 specific types of water that the elderly must avoid. Not just reduce, completely avoid. These aren't rare, hard-to-find waters either. These are types of water you see every day in homes, stores, or even served at restaurants. They look normal. They seem safe. But inside, they hide dangers that can lead to chronic disease or silent organ damage. Before we dive into those 5 water types, we want to ask for your support. Please like this video and follow our channel. We release content every day that could help protect the health and happiness of your parents, grandparents, or even yourself in later years. One clip might just add more healthy years to someone's life. Every clip is a chance to learn something new, something life-saving. And today, this might be one of the most eye-opening ones. Let's begin with the first type of water on the danger list, one that is often consumed daily by many elderly individuals, thinking it's harmless or even refreshing. But in reality, it's one of the most dangerous forms of water for seniors. Why? Because it hides a toxic ingredient in plain sight, a substance that, once inside the body, can lead to diabetes, memory problems, kidney damage, and heart disease, all in silence. In our next section, we'll explore exactly why high sugar sweetened water is a serious health risk, especially after age 60. From soft drinks to sweetened tea to bottled fruit juice, we'll show you what to avoid and what to drink instead. Type 1. High sugar sweetened water. Let's talk about sweetened water. Soft drinks, iced milk tea, fruit juices, and herbal drinks with added sugar. These are silent killers for seniors. They might seem like harmless refreshments, even comforting in the afternoon, but they carry health consequences that most people don't recognize until it's too late. Many elderly people still enjoy these sugary beverages as a habit from their younger years. Maybe it's a chilled soda during lunch, a sweet fruit juice in the evening, or that comforting iced milk tea after dinner. But did you know that just one glass of these drinks can contain 5 to 10 teaspoons of sugar? And when you're over 60, that's not just too much, it's dangerous. As we age, our body's ability to process sugar weakens. The level of insulin in the body begins to drop, and metabolism slows down significantly. The result? Sugar stays in the blood longer, and the body struggles to break it down. Over time, this can lead to a number of serious health issues that sneak in without warning. Let's break down what can happen if seniors continue drinking sweetened water regularly. 1. Higher risk of type 2 diabetes. Seniors who frequently consume sugary drinks have a much greater chance of developing diabetes, especially if there's already a family history. The pancreas becomes overworked trying to produce insulin, and eventually it can't keep up. 2. Accelerated memory loss and dementia. Constant high sugar levels damage the brain's blood vessels. Over time, this impacts memory, focus, and learning ability. In the long run, it increases the risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. 3. Kidney overload and damage. Too much sugar stresses the kidneys, especially in older people who may already have kidney concerns. It speeds up the breakdown of kidney tissue, causing long-term, often irreversible damage. 4. Elevated blood pressure and heart strain. Excess sugar turns into fat. That fat builds up in blood vessels, restricting blood flow and increasing blood pressure. The heart, already aging, has to work harder to pump, raising the risk of heart failure. 5. Rapid weight gain and metabolism breakdown. Sugar quickly turns into body fat, often without noticeable weight gain at first. Over time, it leads to fatty liver, high cholesterol, and other metabolic disorders, all of which are harder to manage in old age. So what should the elderly drink instead? The best option? Clean, plain water, at least 6 to 8 glasses daily. If you want variety, go for unsweetened herbal waters like pandan leaf water, light chrysanthemum tea, or galangal-infused water with only a hint of natural sweetness. Hot teas like green tea or white tea without sugar are great too. They help neutralize harmful free radicals. Even clear soups from boiled food help keep the body hydrated and nourished. Quick summary of point 1. Sweet water equals to excess sugar. Excess sugar equals slow, silent damage to vital organs. The solution? Replace sweet with clear. It's that simple. In the next section, we'll move on to something that feels refreshing, especially during the summer, but is surprisingly harmful to older adults. Type 2, very cold or iced water. Cold water feels refreshing, especially on hot days or after a long meal, but for the elderly, it could be doing more harm than good. What many don't realize is that very cold or iced water can quietly disrupt vital systems in the aging body. It may seem harmless, but inside it could be sparking serious issues. Many seniors love drinking iced water or cold beverages to cool down quickly. It's a habit passed down from younger years. But as the body ages, internal systems don't respond the same way. What once felt energizing may now be causing discomfort or even long-term complications. Let's understand what happens when cold water enters an elderly body. First, the digestive system slows down. The stomach's blood vessels constrict to conserve heat. This reduction in blood flow weakens digestion, causing symptoms like bloating, indigestion, and gas. That's why many seniors feel uncomfortable after meals. Cold drinks may be part of the reason. Second, there's a risk of blood vessel constriction. Very cold drinks can cause sudden narrowing of small blood vessels in the mouth, throat, and stomach. In seniors with heart conditions or high blood pressure, this sudden shift can lead to irregular heartbeat or even blood pressure spikes. In extreme cases, it can cause lightheadedness or fainting. Third, cold drinks may trigger allergies, colds, or throat infections. As we age, the immune system weakens. A sudden temperature change, like gulping iced water, can irritate the throat, causing soreness, cough, or hoarseness. For seniors with asthma or respiratory conditions, this can make breathing harder. Fourth, cold water can disrupt heart rhythm. Think of the aging heart as an old engine. It needs stable, consistent conditions to run well. When cold water enters the body, the temperature shift forces the heart to suddenly pump faster to balance internal warmth. For older adults, this can lead to palpitations or fatigue. So what kind of water should the elderly drink? The best choice is room temperature or slightly warm water. Warm water helps support digestion, improves circulation, and aids the absorption of minerals. If they want something with flavor, seniors can choose light herbal teas like ginger water, lemongrass tea, or unsweetened bale fruit tea, all served warm. Even warm soups made from vegetables or lean meats are great alternatives. These help hydrate the body while nourishing it with essential minerals and moisture, without the shock that cold water causes. Quick summary of point 2. Cold water equals system shock. System shock equals poor digestion, heart strain, and respiratory issues. Just switching from cold to warm water can make a noticeable difference in a senior's overall well-being. Coming up next is a type of drink often labeled as healthy, fruit juice. But not all juice is created equal. In fact, most boxed or bottled juices are loaded with hidden sugars and harmful additives. Type 3, boxed or bottled fruit juice. Fruit juice sounds healthy, doesn't it? After all, it comes from fruit, and fruit is good for you. But for seniors, this belief can be dangerously misleading. Most boxed or bottled juices aren't just fruit. They're packed with hidden sugars, zero fiber, and harmful chemicals that slowly undermine health. Many elderly people turn to fruit juice because they find it easier than chewing hard fruits. They might believe it's a nutritious, energizing option, But what they don't realize is that these store-bought juices are often heavily processed, stripped of natural fiber, and full of additives. Let's explore why ready-made fruit juices are a risky choice for the elderly. 1. High sugar content. Most boxed or bottled juices have added sugar or fructose syrup to enhance flavor. Even when the label says no added sugar, natural sugars are still extremely high. Regular intake leads to unstable blood sugar levels and increases the chance of diabetes, especially dangerous in older adults. 2. Lack of dietary fiber. When you eat whole fruits, you get essential fiber that aids digestion and regulates blood sugar. But when fruit is juiced and processed, that fiber is removed. This can cause constipation and poor digestion in seniors, impacting the gut and weakening the immune system. 3. Belly fat and liver strain. Processed fruit juices promote fat buildup around internal organs, especially the liver. For elderly people who may not exercise much, this can lead to fatty liver, high blood lipids, and abdominal obesity, serious risk factors for heart disease. 4. Chemical additives. To preserve shelf life and flavor, many boxed juices include preservatives, colorings, and artificial flavors. While small amounts may be tolerable for younger people, these additives can overburden aging organs, particularly the liver and kidneys, and accelerate their decline. 5. False sense of health. Many labels claim 100% natural, fortified with vitamins, or no added sugar. This leads elderly people to drink it like water, unaware that they're consuming sugar amounts comparable to soft drinks every single day. So, what's the safer alternative? Encourage seniors to eat whole, soft fruits like banana, papaya, boiled orange, or mashed guava. These provide fiber, vitamins, and natural hydration. If chewing is difficult, fruits can be blended or squeezed fresh at home without adding sugar. A small bowl of mashed papaya or blended apple is far more beneficial than a sugary boxed drink. For those who want variety, opt for warm, unsweetened herbal drinks like weak kale juice, pandan water, or fresh chrysanthemum tea. These offer hydration, antioxidants, and a mild taste, without the sugar spike. Quick summary of point 3. Boxed fruit juice equals high sugar, no fiber, and hidden chemicals. Whole fruit equals fiber, nutrients, and real health benefits. In the next part, we'll look at another common beverage that may surprise you: caffeinated drinks like coffee, tea, and energy drinks. While these may help you feel awake, they could be waking up hidden health problems in seniors. Type 4. High caffeine drinks. Caffeine is everywhere: morning coffee, strong tea, energy drinks. For many, it's the first sip of the day. But for older adults, what once gave energy can now become a hidden health hazard. Caffeine may feel like a quick pick-me-up, but inside the aging body, it can lead to dangerous complications. Let's be clear, caffeine isn't inherently evil. In moderation, it can enhance alertness. But seniors process caffeine much more slowly than younger people. It stays in their system longer and affects their organs differently, especially the heart, brain, liver, and kidneys. Here's why high caffeine drinks can be a serious risk for the elderly. 1. Heart overstimulation. Caffeine directly stimulates the heart, making it beat faster and harder. For seniors with existing heart disease, high blood pressure, or irregular heartbeat, this can trigger palpitations, chest discomfort, or even sudden cardiac events. 2. Insomnia and anxiety. Aging bodies are more sensitive to stimulants. Drinking caffeinated beverages, even in the afternoon, can interfere with sleep. Poor sleep in elderly people weakens the immune system, increases fall risk, and leads to fatigue, irritability, and depression. 3. Digestive issues. Caffeinated drinks are acidic. They can irritate the stomach lining, especially in seniors who already have gastritis, ulcers, or acid reflux. Regular intake worsens symptoms, causing heartburn, indigestion, and stomach pain. 4. Reduced calcium absorption. Caffeine inhibits the body's ability to absorb calcium, a mineral critical for bone strength in seniors. Over time, this increases the risk of osteoporosis, bone thinning, and fractures, especially in women after menopause. 5. Risk of dehydration. Caffeine is a diuretic. It makes you urinate more often, which can lead to fluid loss. Many elderly people don't drink enough water to begin with. Add caffeine-induced dehydration, and the body's left struggling, causing low blood pressure, dizziness, and even confusion. Now, what's the alternative? If your elderly loved one enjoys coffee, it's okay. But moderation is key. Switch to light, diluted coffee, and limit it to one small cup per day. Skip the strong brews and energy drinks altogether. Better yet, explore caffeine-free herbal options. Warm drinks like pandan tea, flower tea, ginger water, or unsweetened lemongrass tea are gentle on the body and help with relaxation. These drinks nourish rather than overstimulate. Warm water itself is a great option. It helps digestion, improves blood flow, and keeps the body balanced, without the roller coaster of energy and crashes that caffeine brings. Quick summary of point 4. Caffeine may wake you up, but in seniors, it may also wake up hidden diseases. Heart fluttering, bones aching, sleep disturbed. That coffee cup could be the cause. Next, we reveal the final type of dangerous water, one often promoted as healthy, but may be silently damaging kidneys, raising blood pressure, and stressing the heart. Type 5, mineral water and energy drinks. Mineral water and electrolyte drinks, many believe they're healthier than plain water. After all, they're advertised as rehydrating, refreshing, and packed with essential minerals. But for seniors, these drinks can actually become silent threats to the kidneys, heart, and blood vessels, especially if consumed without real need. These beverages were originally created for athletes, laborers, or people engaged in intense physical activity. But over time, marketing has led many seniors to believe they're good for daily hydration, even when they haven't lost any electrolytes. That's where the problem begins. Let's break down the dangers of mineral and energy drinks for the elderly. 1. High sodium equals high blood pressure. Electrolyte drinks often contain significant sodium to replace sweat loss. For younger people, this might not be a problem, but in seniors, especially those already dealing with hypertension, extra sodium can cause blood pressure to spike dangerously, increasing the risk of stroke and heart disease. 2. Kidney stress and failure. The aging kidney is more delicate. Electrolyte drinks force it to work harder, especially when they're full of excess minerals the body doesn't need. In seniors with kidney disease, or even those undiagnosed, it can accelerate kidney failure silently. 3. Mineral imbalance. Some drinks are high in potassium or magnesium. While these are essential nutrients, having too much in the body, especially when not needed, can cause irregular heartbeat, dizziness, or even loss of consciousness in elderly people. 4. Hidden sugar equals diabetes risk. To improve flavor, many electrolyte drinks add sugar or syrup. Seniors who drink these regularly, especially after meals or before bed, may unknowingly spike their blood sugar. Over time, this increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and places more strain on the pancreas. 5. False energy, real exhaustion. Many elderly people drink these thinking they'll feel refreshed. But in reality, these drinks stimulate the central nervous system temporarily, without addressing actual fatigue. This may cause seniors to overuse their bodies when they should be resting, leading to long-term exhaustion and chronic stress. So, what should the elderly drink instead? Plain, clean water remains the best choice, always. If mild fatigue occurs, opt for warm herbal drinks like ginger water, pandan tea, or unsweetened chrysanthemum tea. These gently restore balance without overloading the body. If light exercise causes sweating, a small pinch of salt in plain water or natural coconut water, without added sugar, is enough to replenish lost minerals safely. Quick summary of point 5. Electrolyte drinks are not equal to daily hydration. Wrong time and wrong use equals silent heart, kidney, and sugar damage. Here's the bottom line. Senior health isn't luck. It's the result of daily care, awareness, and wise choices. Even something as basic as the water we drink has the power to either heal or harm. If we're not careful, what looks like a healthy habit might turn into a lifelong burden. So if you love your parents, grandparents, or are preparing for your own golden years, start with water. Choose clarity over convenience, purity over promotion. If this information was valuable to you, don't forget to like, share, and follow our channel. Every clip we make is designed to protect the health of those we love most. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.